here in a small and beautiful corner of God's realm, on a bluff above the York River. Christians are in their 4th century of worshiping God at Grace Church. Our purpose at Grace is twofold. First, as St. Paul puts it, we nurture a parish community that encourages and empowers members to grow toward the full stature of Christ. This community maintains the best of our Christian and Anglican traditions while caring for young and old and those in between. Second, this community actively invites others in and serves well beyond our own walls and community. We gather in the historic church with its plain colonial interior and clear glass windows. We gather in the parish hall, filled with the crosses and other artwork of the talented people of Grace. We bless animals and celebrate the resurrection of our Lord in the churchyard with its cemetery, where recently departed parishioners share hallowed ground with some of our nation's founders, veterans, and others who have served a larger cause. We celebrate the first Eucharist of Easter at a vigil on the beach of the York River, along with Abington, Kingston, and St. George parishes, and sometimes we have baptisms in the river itself. Our Celtic Eucharists are quiet, candlelit, gentle celebrations where innovative liturgy is graced by a handful of people with a special eye for decoration. The beauty of holiness is both an ancient tradition and a living celebration of God's presence among us at Grace. We are a people mindful of Jesus' commandment to feed the hungry and provide for the least of these. We are major supporters of the York County Food Closet, Lackey Free Clinic, and Holy Cross Anglican School in San Mateo, Belize. A deep spirit of thanksgiving keeps making itself more and more felt at Grace Church. Our ministry flows from that gratitude. One expression this takes is our Thanksgiving basket. At every service on Sunday mornings, an opportunity comes to make a contribution and name a thanksgiving. Every penny is donated to ministries at home and abroad. We are a people whose gratitude to God is also expressed in how we learn to be disciples, to live out our calling from God beyond church. We become disciples through education for ministry, men's groups, Christian formation classes and events in Sunday school, a group for parents and families, and opportunities to serve, like Altar Guild, our choir, or even beekeeping. Those who are seeking God at any stage of their spiritual journey will find that questions, an inquiring heart, and an honest quest after God's will are welcome here. Grace Church has a special gift for hospitality. Trans-America cyclists who bike between Yorktown and Portland, Oregon, are frequent guests at our Riverview home overlooking the river. We welcome visitors and newcomers to Grace and invite them to participate and feel they belong quite readily. Leaders are often relatively new to Grace or the Episcopal Church. Our chapter of the Daughters of the King has a special ministry of hospitality when there are funerals at the church. One of Grace's mottos has been Grace Heals. We offer laying on of hands for healing on Wednesdays and all services in the parish hall. We have an attentive pastoral care committee consisting of the clergy, our parish nurse, and other lay leaders. We bring communion to people unable to come to church. Music at Grace Church draws from the full range of resources provided by the Episcopal Church, and then some. guest soloists, and our 2 regular choirs enliven our worship. Grace Church is a wonderful place for children. The nursery, godly play, Sunday school, and programs for youth offer a safe and nurturing introduction to the love of God. The family group has regular suppers where adults and kids alike enjoy each other's company as one big extended family. Our acolytes have been to the festival at the Washington National Cathedral, and our young people have an annual retreat at the beach in Corolla, North Carolina. Several years ago, our vestry adopted a mission statement. For generations to come, Grace Church will be a beacon on the peninsula of the good news of Jesus Christ, celebrating the wholeness within and redeeming what is broken. These images represent a tiny slice of the dynamic energy that over and over again truly changes lives. Jesus asks us to follow him, to learn better to love and to be faithful in service to others, to participate in the life of this parish with time, talent, and treasure is to be a part of a beacon, a light in a sometimes dark world. Thank you for participating. Thank you for giving. Thank you for joining in this work.